Balancing between client expectations and deliverables, I think it's an art. How do we master this dance?
Oh gosh, I actually think this is really very, very poignant and a very important point. Setting expectations, it's not a one-time thing. It's a continuous activity. Just because you set expectations with someone 3 years ago does not mean that those expectations stand today. I think there's this whole success planning activity that we often say we do in success, but we don't fully do. But every year we should be level setting. What are the goals? What are the expectations? What are the outcomes we're really trying to get to? And continuing to balance that. Now, I am realistic. Things will change, right? What expectations we set, 3 years ago, 4 years ago with a customer, they might change for that customer due to change of ownership or organizational shifts or whatever. They might also change for us as the organization delivering it. Constantly communicating and sometimes even over communicating, I think is the key here. So I'll just give you an example. In my last organization, we actually were doing a lot of services for free. That was built into contracts. And we started to realize that this is not sustainable. It's becoming a bigger cost than we recognize. And we started to have conversations with customers to say, yes, in the past, this was our business practice, but we are shifting our business practice and this is what it's going to look like. We gave them a long lag time to get used to the change, though, right? We said, hey, we're going to implement this in the next year. And it was about mid-year at that point. So they also had enough time to get used to the idea and not be sort of blindsided by it. But it was a significant change in that we were now going to start charging for something that was free before. So you want to also make sure that you're really assessing what their sentiment about that is, because sometimes a business decision is made and you may also learn that you maybe have to think about changing that business decision if it's not going the right way. So that's just, I think, a fine art, as you mentioned. It's just one of those things that if you can do it well, you will continue to have that longevity with your customers.